Hey guys, what's going on? Third Shift Reactions here. We're back with Shane.
Zach.
We're back with Star Wars: The Clone Wars. We're watching it in chronological order. Brett is editing it. We appreciate you, and we are on this one. Zach, last episode we had Colonel Gascon.
Yeah, he reminded me a lot of George C. Scott's portrayal of Patton.
Okay.
And if anybody's ever seen that movie Patton, you know what I'm talking about. We're just musing there, not really musing, but just kind of reminiscing on his other, George C. Scott's other role in Rescuers Down Under.
Yeah,
as the poacher. I don't remember the poacher's name, but
I don't even know if he ever had a name.
The monitor lizard, Joanna. He's fucking just the way he yells at the lizard all the time.
Well, I love that movie because I grew up on it. So when the previous episode is as average as it was, you know, we didn't have a lot to say. Hopefully, I know this is a bit of an arc. I actually haven't seen these. So I'm reacting to them for the first time.
Did you take my paper out of that mug? My prediction for the...
No, it's here.
Okay, cool.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
The paper...
Was it for Clone Wars?
No, it's
for Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I don't want to lose it. It's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, guys, if you want to support us, we have 4 weeks early access. It's the best way to support us to help this channel. And we also have full length. We also have merch. We have this. We have shirts. So just go there and let's jump in.
How long until my command center is operational again?
Command center.
Okay, fine. I meant how long until BZ is operational again? Well, make it fast.
You can imagine touchscreen technology, the way it is now.
Yeah.
You don't have a specific texture to what you're hitting them.
Yeah, these robots work. Yeah, I guess it's like the first touchscreen. It was like you still like a pressure.
Like smack.
Yeah.
Whack, what are you doing back here? Who is flying this shuttle?
I have good news and bad news, Colonel. The bad news is scans are picking up giant ice formations commonly called comets heading straight for us.
What in the world is the good news?
At least you will have a good excuse if your mission is a failure.
Go, get out of...
Han Solo would know what to do. You just go right through them. It looks like hyperspace, though. So you're telling me...
They were in hyperspace.
Oh, yeah. Well, usually the Navi computer plots that out.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool.
The shuttle's power system has been knocked out. He says he can fix it.
Yeah, fucking Thomas gonna hit that other goddamn droid.
Yeah, like
One of the droids, yeah.
And the Phantom Menace. He was lucky as hell.
I would find that shit there a little bit worrisome.
Yeah, I think that'd be much worse.
Auxiliary power has been restored, but it is
The
not...
Armageddon's such a good movie.
It is.
I mean, like,
I know the science is bullshit.
Yeah, but I'm
But
not.
in terms of the characters and the story,
Yeah. Like, if some NASA scientist didn't tell me that, I wouldn't know.
yeah.
No! Come on, R2. I'm thinking in... Good job. And he had that upgrade, too.
We have lost the stabilizers and primary control of the engines.
I know R2 is like an actual line of droids. R2 and then A2 through 9 and then B through 1 through 9.
Yeah.
There's only so many you can do. You have to add numbers.
Yep.
R2 could just fly out of everywhere like that.
You could.
He'd be dead.
He would be, yeah.
I think I ruptured my gizzard. All the database says is Abapar, information on planet Void. Don't be absurd. We can't just go rushing off like fools into this void. Consider all the facts.
And R2's going to do what he did to 3PO.
Just leave his ass there.
Hey, where are you going, soldier?
He says we have to finish our mission.
Where did you get that? That is classified.
What's going on about his mission?
Do not worry, Colonel. I can lead the mission from here and return the module. Maybe they'll give me a promotion.
Beast, pop your top. I will not let you droids commandeer my mission.
Hate that fucking sack of shit.
Uh,
Annoying little fuck.
he looks aquatic.
Can't believe I came this close to completing my first mission, only to get lost.
Look on the bright side, Colonel. At least it is a sunny day.
What sun? I don't see any sun. Wait a minute. There's no sun. How do we know which direction we're going? You set your directional guidance to straight? That's all we're going on? Some rudimentary programming directive in a lousy astromech?
I think they could kill his ass if they wanted to mutiny.
Map coordinates and environmental input. Something we are sorely lacking here.
That would be weird, like if there was no sun and no sense of direction.
We have to rely on my training.
So, how is your training going to lead us out of this void?
Obi-Wan's like if droids could think. You know this here, though, would they? Which is one of the coolest conversations in the prequel trilogy. Just talking to some guy.
How exactly did you learn that?
It was drilled into me by my superior.
Then you were programmed, just like us.
What? No, I can think outside my programming. I mean my training. And I can make decisions, which is why I insist we return to the ship. Wait a minute. Why can't I find our tracks?
There are not any.
What?
I noticed it earlier. This surface leaves no trace of us.
That face is disturbing.
You noticed it earlier?
I did not think we would want to go backwards, when forwards seems to be the only way out of this void.
Why are you thinking? I don't want you to think. Thinking is my job. I am the commanding officer. You are just a pilot.
Oh, that hurt. My programming keeps me focused on the task at hand. I just have to worry about the mission.
Don't even go there.
So I think
Don't do that.
when you die, I should lead D-Squad.
Stop! You are what's killing me. I can't believe I am forced to justify my existence with a droid. What? Our ship? You stupid lucky droid! You have just taken us in a circle! Wait a minute. Is this really our ship? How long have we been gone?
No, it is not our ship.
No.
How can you not tell by looking at it?
No.
R2 is right. This is what happens when you stay at the ship.
Why is this happening?
At first I thought it was going to be some time travel thing.
Yeah, kind of like, was that Interstellar?
Yeah, I was like, well, that'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, it would be.
But how would you rationalize R2 being gone for so long?
Yeah.
You know, because that'd take to be years, I guess, for him to look like that.
But it was just on the one planet, though. You do fast forwarding.
Oh, yeah,
planet.
so outside of that, the time travels normally.
If that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
That's my mindset. I mean, on Interstellar, it was different.
Yeah.
Time travel, it was slower on the planet because of the
It
gravity
had more,
effects.
it had more mass.
But people on the ship
He
aged.
is going to
Yeah.
jump and put himself out of his misery.
It's a crazy thing,
Well,
about
I
it.
vote for myself as the new leader of this mission.
There has to be something out there. Show me a sign.
This voice actor is definitely giving this all, I'll tell you that. He's just annoying, you know?
I do not know who he is talking to. Maybe whoever programmed him.
Oh, there! I see something. Oh, a village.
How did you see that when you first went up there?
What are you waiting for? We're saved!
He's only been out in this wasteland for, what, 10 minutes?
15 minutes, yeah.
So he's already losing his fucking shit.
What exactly do you see, Colonel?
I don't know. An outpost. Maybe a cantina. Whatever it is, they can help us.
Because it was probably a mirage, I guess.
I do not see anything either, R2. He should have jumped.
It's like a really sophisticated mirage.
No, we're going in circles again.
Honestly, the best thing he can do is just get in his droid.
Training anymore. But I cannot trust your programming either. Especially if you will not vote for me to be the new leader. Where are you going now? Hey, that is not true.
What if I died in that shuttle crash and now I'm stuck here in limbo?
I should have gone with the mechs.
Life is a void. We search and search for answers, but there are none. Hope is just an illusion, Whack. Death is the only certainty.
Giving up is not in my programming. I am surprised that it is in yours, Colonel.
Some weird angles.
Maybe you're right. I was taught to find
Is
a
our skin
rational
colors changing?
solution to every problem.
Is his skin color
This
changing?
void.
I don't know, I think it's just
This
closer.
proves that that's not always possible. You know what? You are more than just a pilot, Whack.
I knew it! I knew it!
Alrighty, calm down, soldier.
What were those things eat?
Gallimimus. Like a flock of birds.
Creating a predator.
They're flocking this way.
You have lost your minds, Colonel!
No!
I would definitely fall in, wouldn't you?
We've got to stop following my training or your programming and follow the bird's instincts! Grab hold!
Like this?
Look! I can see a town from here!
Covering his eyeballs.
You can see that, right?
I sure can! How did you know, Colonel, that these creatures would get us out of the void?
You've got your programming, I've got my training. But these creatures, they have their instinct.
Oh, they made it there, huh?
I don't believe it.
Stupid, lucky droids. Just like you said, Colonel.
Why don't you get the squad ready to roll? I've got a second chance to complete this mission, and I intend to take advantage of it. That'll be all, Corporal.
Corporal?
How do you can drink that shit? Random ass planets?
Well, I know. It's,
That is Corporal Whack to you, soldier. And I will not tolerate
in
insubordination.
the Star Wars universe, everything's carbon-based and ready to explore. And it's a good
Yeah, I
thing.
get it.
But I mean, that's the first thing I was thinking as I saw that shit. I don't want to drink this shit. It could be some crazy ass, might not even be water.
Yeah. Oh, very. Yeah, it's cool. The gold and the white.
Yeah. What do you think?
It was enjoyable.
Yeah.
I mean, he was an annoying little shit, but the Frogman,
Yeah.
when he was delirious, he really reminded me of Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story.
Yeah.
When he first finds out that he's a toy.
Oh,
When
his
he's in
helmet comes
when he's
off.
in Todd's house.
Yeah.
No, when he's in Todd's house. Or Sid.
Sid.
When he's in Sid's house, and Sid's sister dresses him up as Mrs. Nesbit.
Yes.
And he tries to escape and he breaks his arm off and he sees this fucking sticker and he sees the commercial.
Yeah.
This is what breaks him.
I remember that. He's like,
Mrs.
he's
Nesbit. He's like cracking.
Is he like playing with his arm and shit?
Yeah, he's like swinging it around.
Yeah.
That's what it really reminded me of, but he's losing his shit.
Well, to me, like, remember when his helmet first,
Oh, yeah.
comes, like, his kind of...
Woody does that to him.
Yeah, it's kind of animated performance. That kind of reminded me of that. You know, in terms of this, yeah, I enjoyed it as well. It's one of those things. I think I enjoyed it because I just didn't take it as seriously. I actually am interested in where they are, and at the end, it zoomed out. It was almost like a crop circle look.
It was.
Yeah.
I noticed that when they were first approaching the city.
Oh, okay.
The circles and the lines
Yeah.
to them. But, yeah, definitely was very telling at the end.
Yeah. So I haven't seen this. I'm legitimately curious where they are. It would be cool if they give... And Star Wars, like, they don't do kind of hard science fiction. They don't do, like, you know, extra-dimensional alien threats. You know what I mean?
No, the only extra-dimensional stuff you get is when they go to that planet, Anakin and Obi-Wan and
the Mortis trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't have, like... Well, I mean...
That's like the only thing that
in the old EU, we had to use on Ball, which I actually think is a very cool idea. Like, to have, like, an invasion.
But the story element thing, like, I don't know a lot about it. I didn't read this book.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, it was kind of like,
Well, no, I liked it. Just like they went on for like 20 books. And everyone's like, dude, just, you know, and a lot of the writers were like, man, we got to close this up. And then, like, the Del Rey or whoever, the publishing company, wanted to keep it going.
Yeah.
And, like, the idea was cool, but there was just the stories went on forever and not in a good way.
They kind of lost steam.
So I just know the writers themselves didn't love to keep going. That's what I heard. And I didn't read them all either. But I've always thought, like, to me, Star Wars, that'd be a cool place to go. Is like, because they don't, George didn't like to deal with, they like to deal with, like, family and fathers and sons and, like, it's the real world except in space a long time ago. Mm-hmm. But I think if we're talking about the future Star Wars, like, I think we could go there. That'd be awesome, have, like, an alien invasion.
No, that'd be worthwhile because you otherwise you're treading the same territory repeatedly, and that can only go on so long and be fresh. Yeah.
You know, the pit droid and Colonel, whoever his name is, they got a funny dynamic. It was interesting that we were with them so long, but they kind of are the only ones that have character.
Yeah.
Literally the only two characters. The other droids are just beeping and booping.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, in the Navi computer. In the EU, the Navi computer just makes a calculation. Mm-hmm. In several sources, it says, like, when you jump into hyperspace, and there's physics to back this up, like, I guess you're actually going into a different dimension.
Yeah.
So, like, but Han did say you can, if you're not careful, you can go to a black hole.
Yeah.
But if we're on a different dimension, like, can you go into that black hole? In the Star Wars universe, you can, because they established in Episode 4. They might not have been thinking about it, but, like, the idea was, like, you actually, when hyperspace is technically a different dimension, so you don't run into anything.
Yeah.
So
that's how
you create a slip.
I like how Cowboy Bebop dealt with that.
Yeah.
In the actual they have animated series.
Yeah.
They talk about that. It was the episode. I think it's one. It's the one where the terrorist group.
The monkey people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah. So anyway, they go through basically hyperspace, you might say, and but they bring in some actual hard science fiction knowledge in there.
Yeah.
It's like, no, don't you know when you're in hyperspace it does this and does that, and then it's really cool. But then she gets trapped in hyperspace there. Yeah. At the end of that episode.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And to hell with that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has some terrible fate in the Netflix adaptation too. Because they're turning into trees instead. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the Navi computer thing, I don't know, but I guess I'm just curious to see where they are. And other than I was enjoying it for what it was like.
Julia?
Julia. It is Julia. Yeah. Anyways, guys, if you want to support us, we have 4-week early access. If you like conversations like this, we plan on doing a podcast eventually, too. Probably just as random, so hope you embrace it. Other than that, we're out.